Yeah, I just want to weigh in on the Lowe's controversy. It appears that Lowe's, the Home Improvement Center, has canceled its advertising for the Muslim reality series. Islam and the evangelicals, well, let's just say they've met before. They may not be diametrically as opposed as it appears, but they do seem to be worlds apart. But Islam, like most other things around the world these days, has changed and may be changed by the modern world we're dealing with. Well, I can remember the Muslim wars between the Ayatollah and Saddam Hussein's army, which I took part in as a native advisor. The Ayatollah war showed us that the Muslims are not ready to go under the boot of anyone, not even their fellow brother Muslims, not their clerics, not anyone. They seem to want a certain amount of freedom for themselves, but they may not include everyone into that freedom. And they do have strange ideas about womanhood. We seem to have buried in the West a while ago by giving ladies a vote and the right to drive and later on equal rights. But Islam hopefully will come to this conclusion also, and they will grant these rights to everyone involved. But there are certain rules and restrictions in Islam that seem to be, by Western standards, to be out of date. But what can we say? I mean, these are someone else's beliefs, and they hold them. Then we will have to convince them to come to law, to turn to law system as being, I wouldn't say superior, but at least being more up to date. Much like we convinced the communists in the Soviet Union that democracy might be the best course for them too. Well, it comes down to a lot of variables and a lot of things. But also we have to remember, the act of 20 crazed madmen does not represent 1 billion Muslims in the world today. However, the war in Iraq shows us that there are much more than 20 people involved with the extremist ideals of Islam, and that these people must be dealt with also. So try to see it as an equality issue, and try to get yourself together and realize that Islam is getting a toehold in America and maybe here to stay. Well, have a good one. I'm out.